Look what I got. Look what I got. Look. You might remember at the end of Panic games published by Panic, like Blippo Plus, that they have a little QR code that you can scan, and then if you send them a self-addressed envelope, they'll send you back a little merch thing. And mine for Blippo Plus finally came in. What had happened is I sent it, and then the stamp that I sent it with got torn off, so it got returned to me. But it finally came. I posted it in the Discord. It says, honorary bend or not, I got bent. And it's really good. Just a little patch. Pretty delighted by it. I got bent, everyone. Anyway, pretty pleased and amused and delighted. I don't know where I'm gonna put this one. I put the Time Flies, the Time Flies patch, which said Time Flew and was in the shape of a tombstone. I put that on my computer monitor, so maybe I'll do that for this one too. I'll just temporarily put it up. A sweet bent, I love it. We are back with Titanium Court. It's a match 3 game where I am the queen of a fairy court engaged in eternal war, although not eternal anymore. Last stream, we were able to break the curse of eternal war. It'll take 22,222 years, but what is time to a fae? You know? So feeling great about that. We broke a couple other curses. Don't remember what they are. Unimportant. So now, we're going through the interstitial parts between the match 3 wars. I thought I would go back and try to go through the labyrinth, because I reviewed my memory last time, but we didn't go through the labyrinth. If I remember correctly, it was door left. And then, oh, pizza statues, taco statue. It might have been down, but I kind of want to go. I kind of want to go into one of the statue rooms. I might get lost, but maybe it'll be worth it. Oh. Gang, I got lured away by the taco statue. It's not been the first time, and it won't be the last time. It is disappointing to know. Ooh, we also got an egg to the end zone, and that got us a bunch of points, so we should be up. Yeah. 11-5 right now, which is pretty good. Oh. Did we break another curse just now? Oh, This is a good omen for how this stream is gonna go. On this night, the Queen of Titanium Court did unburden her people of the curse of losing, and there was jubilation. Admiring your handiwork? Yes, Alan Tudyk. What does he mean? You know what I mean, Your Majesty. There was a curse here. You lifted it. Bravo. Yeah, our baseball-loving potion kicked in. Meyer Like a Swamp says, and our baseball potion kicked in goes to show, don't take a second gummy until you're absolutely the first one wasn't working, which is just good advice. We also learned the existence of some sort of her that we don't know any more details about. So you were just notified of something along those lines, but you don't know what any of it means. So you don't know any of the curses? Really? What is Goodfellow doing? Not his fucking job. Well, as far as weighty topics go, that suits me just fine. A curse is a particularly noxious form of magic. It's sticky magic. It's icky magic. It's dirty magic. Garish, unsightly, unsanitary. Every house has its share of curses, but it's remarkably poor manners to leave them out when company is over. You glance at the scoreboard, wondering if you're supposed to feel embarrassed? But for talented wizards, lifting curses makes for good sport. I have many a fond memory of hunting them down in my own youth. Yes, you seem to have a certain amount of talent yourself, Your Majesty. You've listed some curses already, haven't you? I can tell. Since your steward appears to be shirking his duties, perhaps you should take over. Okay, but you're not sure how you even begin lifting curses on purpose, at least. Oh, there should be a book on them somewhere. Goodfellow used to keep good records. But now I've tired of this talk. Come, let's discuss. He's wandered out of hearing before you can learn of his next conversational fixation. We also took our first magic lesson. I made somebody's robes boring, and they were really impressed. Let's head. We should dump off some of our stuff in the pantry. And let's do pantry first, because that's easy. I think, yeah, curses has the same textual color effect as her does when Robin talks about the other queen, or Puck when Puck talks about the other queen. So the other queen might be a curse. Consider. Turn to the side of the building. Yes. Yes. I got so much. Oh, I've got too much wood. I can see how this is going to be a problem now. Okay. I'm going to have to get some stuff other than wood. That's okay. We'll swap our job. And maybe our next job won't require so much wood. We won't be fire starting anymore because we successfully killed the dragon, which was my goal. As you return to the sinister water cooler, the whispers that surround it resume their barrage. Did you hear? Everyone's abuzz with the latest rumors about that awful Leviathan. Oh, that's right. We have to make offers to the limbs. Let me remind you that surroundings means all neighbors, including diagonals. If a limb is surrounded by either a court or one of the enemies, then it requires extra offerings. One offering per court or enemy. Ugh. Once a limb has been satisfied, it will leave our courtiers alone while continuing to assault the enemy. That means that even if the court's coffers are too meager to bribe every limb the beast services, bribing one limb might still prove fruitful. I clicked through because I thought this was the same text as last time, but now I'm worried I missed some context on how to do this. Our dirt finding? Okay. Hey, I got a little water. That's nice. I think this is just the trophy room, yeah. Let's go to the gift shop. Oh, we got crazy cash. I wonder how... I don't know how I go about... Well, because there... Hold on. Well, let's get our prophecy now that we finish off a prophecy. Do whatever you want, yeah, but be a regular menace. I don't care. Yeah. There it is. Ah, it burns. Oh, come on. What burns? You're not even touching him. Yeah, I think he means it's burning you, ma'am. All of the guy's prophecies are regular allegories or something, you know? Yeah, finally someone understands. It's burning you. Okay, you don't really come to the Midnight Dive just to get lectures on healthy habits. No, you don't get it. The light of youth burns us all. Right, well, you'd expect you'd all grow out of it. No, you gotta pass it on. Like it's a whole thing. Ceremony pump. There are steps. Feel your patience wavering as you ask him what those steps might be. I need 3 eggs. You already found one? Come on. What do you think you gotta burn the dragon guy? Oh, right. What about the 3rd? I don't know. Use your brain, huh? Okay, good night. Man. Okay. So I have to do more egg stuff? Damn. Damn. So the last time we were here, we got, like, adjusted. Oh, 13 curses. Bring 3 eggs together in one place. Okay, so it doesn't mean I necessarily have to hatch them. Oh, yeah, the last rites. Okay. I needed, like, 120 coins? And I've got a lot. I think I might be able to get it this time, but we'll see. Ugh, no breads to get. Final word of the market. The value of the quartz resources add up to 4 coins. The sell value of your cards. Wow, okay, that was even less. Church has you valued at 122. This feels like it's going to be another curse break. But I guess I did bad on the match 3 section, but it's hard to tell. Is there anything new in my journal? No, just this clockwork beast. What do I want to do now? We got all sorts of new jobs I want to try out. And we can probably afford another new job right now. So I'm going to turn this all into cash. Oh, there's a teddy bear. Oh, it costs a lot of money, though. A giant stuffed animal, species unknown, wearing a blank expression, giving a single thumbs up. Oh, okay. I guess we'll just buy all the new jobs. You have unlocked an inexhaustible capacity for insurance fraud. Yeah, cool. Drink deeply of the masses. Oh, we've got like a Dracula job. Unlocked an oppositional relationship to dirt. Okay, I can get one more. I kind of want to get whatever this Dracula job is. Okay. That was a good one. What's in the goat statues? Just trophies? Yeah, okay. Okay. I think that should be everything we want to do. I think the dining hall is just an argument. Oh no! You feel like you're spoiling some of the experience for yourself. I can see that. There's a lot happening here. If you're not ahead of me, I might very well spoil some things. Okay. I guess let's go do the chapel. Oh, hi from Pratt Game Arts. Hello. Hey, Gardargus. All right, let's do chapel. Puck, what the fuck? That's my question. Demeanor, home. Oh, I'm gonna ask about the curses. Ooh, or should I ask about the other queen? I want to know more about the other queen. Now seems a good time as any to ask him about the other queen you've heard brief mention of within the court. Upon hearing your question, his face immediately becomes stricken with fear and disgust. Please don't ask me of her. Okay, you think you can assume this is a sensitive subject for him? If it makes him uncomfortable, you can ask something else. As if attempting to interrupt you, the court suddenly shakes violently. No, no, you've asked, and now I must answer. Who is the other queen? Nothing I can say will ever be sufficient. She advances the course of events. She devours the magic. She is the bane of our patron, and she is our patron and our bane. It's me. We know nothing of who she really is or what she really desires, but we can always see her watching. Which is why, honestly, I assumed you would be quite familiar with her already. You're not sure if you follow what he's saying. Oh, come on. We've been over this already. She is looking directly at you right now, as she has been since the moment of your arrival. The hair on your back of your neck stands up in response to this claim. You somehow know that if you turn around, you'll see her. But you resist the urge. No! See me! Ugh. I've been denied. I've been denied. Okay. We've got a ton of new jobs. So let's try one of these new jobs out. Okay. Oh, I've received a petition from new members. Look out the window? Yeah, let's look out the window. A rehearsal of some sort is proceeding near the gates. Ah. Ah. Oh, neat. Okay. Use the insurance claimant job in battle. Okay. This feels like a lot shorter list than I think it should be. We've got 2 of our 4 keys. Although there are many expectations of the Queen of the Court, there are very few certainties. While none of the court seems able to define the exact extent of your duties and privileges as Queen, they are happy to make requests of you. Seeking to order the chaos, you agree to hear their petitions, but only during a designated hour near the start of the day. First in line, a young woman. I would have it that every 5th day following a week's start feature a feast of great indulgence. Having previously conferred with the court's chefs, you confirm that yes, Friday will be pizza day. Dope. I think they mean me, the player. I think she means me. It's hard to tell. Next, the cat. Meow. My bowl is empty, yet I remain unsatiated. I believe this is the work of a cruel sorcerer. Meow. Great queen, I would have you raise a host, post a considerable bounty, and call upon the finest warriors in the land. Meow. Please consider no cost too burdensome as you work to ensure that my dinner is restored to me. Shake the cat's food bowl so the pile of kibble stuck to the side collapses to the center. The cat immediately begins eating as you motion the line forward. Next, your scholars. Hop and skip. My petition is that you grant Hip his hop his petition. My petition is that you don't grant Skip hers. Okay. You commend them for constructing a simple paradox, but remind them that you are under no obligation to grant any of their petitions. I told you that wouldn't work. On the contrary, this proves ample data on Her Majesty's capabilities. Alright, bye you two. Finally, the last petitioner, a Fae dressed in soldier's garb, approaches your desk and salutes. Your Majesty, I am in dire need of some coaching. Puzzled, you ask what particular skill or field of study he hopes to improve with coaching? Yeah, she had a pretty top, Paul. He looks around sheepishly. Well, it pains me to admit it, but I do not understand the difference between offense and defense. Okay, well, in a competition or conflict between two teams, offense usually refers to the team that's attacking. I see, so say in football game, the team attempting to aggressively take the ball away from the other player must be the offense, correct? Well, not quite. In most ball games, the team with the ball would be considered the offense because they're in a position to score. He frowns. Despite having to defend the ball, they're not considered defense. The terms are blurry. You can see why he might get confused. You suppose the distinction comes down to what exactly is being attacked or defended. In the case of football, it's the opposing team's goal that is considered under attack whenever your team's on the offense. Fascinating. Then, in the context of war, what is the court defending? Well, or are we attacking? Do we even have a ball? Sometimes. Apologies, Your Majesty. I've already taken up more than my fair share of your time. I will ruminate on your considerable wisdom. He salutes and marches away, leaving you to your own devices for the rest of the morning. Alright, good talk. Okay. Receive money solely through trade. Fear not, a market is always within reach. Defensive job. Build walls and receive money when they're torn down. Carve the earth and earn cash. Or drink deeply of the masses. I see, okay. So we've got a guy in a boat. We've got... Oh, what are you? Defensive structure can only be built adjacent to a tile you own. Okay. Oh, definition. That is a fun one. And then what have you? Reverse Philosopher's Stone, offensive spell, transmute health into gold, ignores shields. Lay a trap for your enemies that halts their movement, even flyers. Defensive Fae guards your court with arrows. Well, let's start. We'll just do them one by one. Leland, the newly minted chief of economics in court, proposes a new approach. Your Majesty, I'm simply thrilled that you are considered a pious approach to this war. As a newly ordained priest of market, allow me to be your guide through a transcendental world of business. First things first, while following the path of market, the court will not earn money by destroying the enemy. That is because followers of market do not have jobs, they create jobs. To compensate for the lack of standard wages, market itself will provide the court with funds. No need to seek out the market. With a business job, it's always available. The mechanisms of this divine intervention are quite complex, and I am You stop it right there. You've interacted with it before. If anything is about to describe meaningfully different from those interactions. Technically, no, but you must understand this is merely a vast simplification of blah, blah, blah. You'll listen to the detailed explanations at a later date. For now, you gotta get to war. Okay. And did we... anything else in the journal? Could always do a monster. No. Do I want to look at the map? What's this? Magic mirror. Okay. Enemy water. Home to the enemy admiral. Gift shop. Eggs. Oh, the goats. Okay. I mean, the Leviathan is the next thing we're supposed to kind of tackle. But I'm also intrigued about this magic mirror. Let's try the magic mirror. Alright, let's go to war. I didn't eat breakfast. Can I go back? Damn. I forgot about the most important meal of the day, gang. How much strife do we have? We got 3. I think we've got 4. So my guess on how to get 3 eggs is to get one at the start, get one on the road, and then get one from the dragon. I don't want to fuck with that. So we could do more enemies. No farmers. A treacherous wormhole that follows you across the war. Cannot gather water during your first battle. Or... yeah, see, I got 4... comfort. Start with 2 thorns. Could get Robin back. That might not be terrible. Now, you know what? I want to increase. I want to do strife. I want to do a strife run. No ability to produce farmers. That's rough, because that's all I've kind of got going at the start here. I guess let's get a nightmarish wormhole that we can never escape from. Okay, alright. Catapults, goons, water, woods. Let's start with chests. Alright, okay, cool. So market's still here. What is in the market? Can get a lot of money for water. Love that. A lot of water on the surface right now. Hey, and there's a little guy on the stump. Alright. Woo. And what do I even have? Anglers and farmers. So I probably want to have some wheat fields near me. Right now my greatest concern is this wormhole of my own making. But I'm pretty well fortified from it right now, as long as it's still off in that corner. Nice. Oh, one of my treasure chests. Oh, another one of my treasure chests. Oh, got quite a lot of treasure on the board though right now, which is pretty great. Oh, okay. So much just happened. Okay. Oh god, it's getting closer. Oh god, okay. Oh no. Oh. Every time I move anything, I lose all my treasure. Oh boy, I wish I were farther away. It's just gonna fucking destroy me. Could do this, but then it will... well, it'll get rid of that treasure chest, but I will be surrounded by water. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. Working tradition. Get food whenever you gather wood. Love that. A driller. Working defensive fairy gathers stone and defends a court. Cool. And money! Alright. Oh, we can get some more self-defense too. You know the drill, right? Grab a card and I'll explain how to use it. Okay. Archer outpost. We already got a driller. Got a knight. On defensive tradition, whoever harmed you takes up damage in return. It might be good to have the thorns since we have a wormhole full of creatures that are just gonna follow us this whole time. I'm gonna do it. Got 2 thorns. Whenever an enemy is attacking your court, it's going to take some damage in return. The more thorns you have, the more damage they'll deal, so if you get enough of them, then most enemies won't be able to hit you more than once. Now, you may be thinking, if I'm still taking damage, aren't these things kind of not that useful? And you're right! If you're overwhelmed by the enemy, thorns aren't going to help you much. But where they really shine is when you've got 1 or 2 enemies positioned to attack you early in a battle. Without any means of defending yourself, an early attack like this can deal a ton of damage. It might even be fatal. But when you have thorns, there's an upper limit to how much that kind of early strike can hurt you. One last thing about thorns, they're a passive tool, so you won't see them with the rest of your cards. Dope. Alright. Cool, cool. What do we have? So I'm gonna summon a little bit of you guys, but I think I should sell a lot of my stuff right now. Gather stone from hills. Okay. Kind of boxed in right now. I don't think that boat's gonna be able to get to me, but I'm honestly just like not positive.
Oh, good morning.
Okay. And then let's just sell a lot of stuff at battle. I have a feeling, I mean, obviously this one's gonna be a money-heavy run. I think we're gonna get a lot of food this round, so I'm gonna sell a decent amount of that. Okay. I think let's do it. See how this goes. Oh, look at them go. They're doing such a good job. We're gonna have to get something that gathers wood too, since I get food when I gather wood. I'm also curious how many passives I can get. Wow, look at how much food I've got. Damn. Hell yeah, little guys. Okay, cool. Okay. Woods. Extra woods. No fields. That's fine. I've got so much food right now. And a shop. Archer's goons. Hills, no water, but chests. Birds and goons. Kinda happy with how my water strat went, so I might just keep that a-going. If there are no fields, I can still get food from the water. Let's do this one. Ah, a signpost. Your courtiers gather around you with a mild interest. You dutifully begin an explanation of the vehicular movement known as a U-turn when... Oh, there's no need for explanation, Your Majesty. After all, this is not a mortal spell. It's not? Of course not. It's an old fairy spell used for millennia. It means you cannot turn back now. Or there is no changing what has transpired. Or only the future awaits. Or most simply, never look back. Spells such as these help keep the course of events in order, Your Majesty. They even shape the flow of the tide. Their curiosity satiated, your courtiers whisper among themselves as they exit the scene. Those words featured quite prominently in the story of Orpheus. Do mortals no longer tell this tale? It must have been integrated into their inscrutable mythology of cars. I expect contemporary Orpheus now bargains with a Ford F-150 or some such to retrieve the soul of his beloved. Well, so long as the shape of the story survives, who are we to judge? Well, it's kind of nice of them, you know? Wood's expensive. Okay. Alright, here I am, stuck in the middle with all of these. I just want to make sure I get far away from them. Ooh, a shop. Designate all hills as valid military targets for both friends and foes. That's fun. All rocks become trees. Ooh, a lumberjack. We need to get a lumberjack. Trade stone at market prices. Okay. All right, how am I gonna do this? Okay, this is a good start. What I want most is to get away from this guy, but I don't love that this guy's here either. If I do... well... If I could get this guy down, I'd be able to match. But I don't know if that's going to be possible. Oh, well, there went the shop. Okay, but if I can get these guys down... Not looking great. We'll have a lot of wood. That's good, but does this guy have a lumberjack for me? Ah, a scamp! We can get a scamp. That's fun. I was really hoping for... I was really hoping for a lumberjack. Fast, fierce, and fragile. This burning arrow is probably not the ideal. That's just gonna get us in danger of that. I could try... I'm worried if I do this, then this chest is gonna disappear and I'll have nothing to replace it. And then I just won't get a chest. Ah, okay. Still not quite cutting it. Hey, Hobbs. Okay. Not overly enamored of how I did. Any of these gonna be useful? I think the structure is gonna be the only thing. Jaster Void says, hi, Justies. Hi, YouTube. Paul, I really regret that I couldn't get that lumberjack. I regret it for myself. I regret it for chat. Let's get an outpost. Ah, I want to build it here where my enemy is. Can I just do that? Can only build on a forest. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. Let's do it here then, I guess. What, do I know what distance they can get? Harasses passers-by. They're gonna have to come down and around this way. So let's... I'm worried about these guys, though. I don't really have anything to deal with them. I've only got this defensive guy. Well, okay. Actually, if I could just build a wall here, these guys aren't going to be able to come get me. Okay, well, that's something. All right, and then let's build a structure here. Is there anything else I can afford? Let's buy this little scamp. Okay, and then let's sell a bunch of food. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna buy some scamps. And some defensive woodmen. There's no real reason to build anything else. I mean... yeah. I'll buy one food, but he's not gonna do much. Actually, you know what? I don't even see the point. It's gonna take him too long to get anywhere. I do think it's permanent. I think the structure is permanent. It'll travel with us, but I'm not certain how it really works. I haven't been doing much with them. So we'll just see. Let's do maybe one more little guy. All right. I mean, we don't even get money for destroying these castles, so. Oh no. Oh, they were able to cross the enemy. Okay. All right. Okay, we're okay. I see. So they were able to cross because it's an enemy spot, not a water spot. Well, dang. Okay. They destroyed my archery outpost, but I didn't take any damage, so that was all worthwhile. Oof, volcanoes. I'm not fireproof anymore. Don't let me forget that. I think we'll probably do this one. Centaurs, goons. And chests. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's too late now. Okay. The court now approaches a patch of menacing waters containing a single prominent gunship. Aboard the ship, you spy a distinguished-looking individual. The Admiral! It's been a while. Fire! The ship fires in your direction. It misses, but shouldn't combat be limited to low tide? Not for the Admiral. Your Majesty, he's an expert in maneuvering during high tide. Oh, of course. The Admiral's flagship operation operates much like a standard gunboat, able to move through water and attack the court from a distance. But he's capable of chasing and attacking us during high tide. Avoid letting him get too close to the court. Only capable of moving through water, so maintaining our distance shouldn't be too hard. Wow, okay. So we're here right next to our hell pit, which is not great. I would like to be far away from there just as soon as possible. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Oh man, just a lot of centaurs. I would love to not be right here. I don't want to be there either, actually, as it turns out. Okay. I could do that. I don't know what the range of it. I think this range is only 1 square? Not positive. Okay, it's not a bad water defense. It's also not a great water defense. You're just like right there, which sucks so bad. Oh boy, there's just a lot of fellas near me, and that wall isn't gonna really do shit for me. Damn. It seems like it's gonna be a bad round. Just seems like I'm really surrounded by guys. Oh. Please let there be a miracle. Well, okay, a defensive fairy is gonna help. It's definitely gonna help. We're just gonna have to pile on defense, I think. If I send out scamps immediately, they're actually probably gonna take care of these two. That's not terrible. I'll send out a couple farmers. I'll send out one stone guy to get some stone. I think the rest is just gonna be knights. Okay. Ooh, the audio's different. No, knights, please don't fight the gunship. Ugh. My loyal knights are fucking stupid. Ah, they were lured in by the wall, and that distracted them. Well, that's pretty nice. Boy, I'm taking a lot of damage, though. Oh. Damn. Those centaurs are dangerous. Rough. Okay. Oh, hospital. I should probably take the hospital, huh? Yep. Yeah, I need the hospital for sure. You'll have to wait for low tide before you can attempt to open the storage unit, but we got it. We got the key to the storage unit. I'm very excited. Okay. All right. Okay, nothing's immediately murdering us. It's great news. Better than it's been so far. Okay. All right, we are already in a better position than we have been the last couple rounds. What's on offer? Max health, bloodsucker, offensive job, earn 3 for every confirmed kill. I am gonna try to buy that. I would love to have that, actually. Okay. We're doing okay on all resources, so just gonna keep that up, I guess. Wow, hospital in the woods. Okay. I might just pop myself on the other side of this water, so I don't have to worry about everything over here. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. All right. Yeah, no birds on the board. These are all behind this row of water. They're going to go around. I feel pretty good about it. Let's get this bloodsucker job. And let's increase our health. Let's see what's inside. On a bit of a whim, you decide to test the key to your storage unit on this identical storage unit. You're only mildly surprised when it works and the door swings open. Your personal possession remains where you left them in the storage unit. Reverse Philosopher's Stone, offensive spell, transmute health into money, ignores shields. Why did I own this? And what am I gonna sell to get it? Paul says, Hospital in the Woods sounds like a great title for a book. I could see it. Could see it being very soothing. Maybe I'll sell the farmer. Since I've got a boatman to do my boatmaning for me. It's more expensive. I mean, I want to keep the knight, and I want to keep the stone guy. Do I want to keep the stone guy? Yeah, he's defensive. He's offensive. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I'm storing things. I can swap it out. Oh, this is interesting. So, okay. So anything I put in here, I might be able to retrieve in a future run if I see this again. Huh. Well, maybe I'll store the scamp, since now that I have knights... Although, the knights are really expensive. I could store the angler? This is hard. It's like a trilobite. It is like that one room in Blueprints. Yeah. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna store the scamp. Oh, I can store multiple things? Oh, okay. That really rules. I might just leave the reverse philosopher's stone in here then. Because I don't really want it this run. Yeah, let's do that. Dope. Okay, that felt great. All right, I'm gonna sell a little bit of food. Sell a little bit of water. Okay. All right. So we got access to a lot of water. So let's go ahead and deploy a lot of boys. Get some food. You're the only ones I really need to worry about. So I'll deploy a couple stone cutters for defense. You know what? We've got thorns. We don't have a lot of health, but we got thorns. And it's gonna take them a little bit of time to get to us. So I'm gonna roll with one knight, and I might regret it. Does buying wood give us food? That's a good question. Let me check. I think it's only when we... No. It's only when we harvest. Get bread whenever you gather wood. It's a good question. You're gonna miss this game when I finish with it? Yeah, it has been charming, with the exception of the salmon song, which I did not care for. I do think it has been very charming. Okay. I think we're good to go. We'll just see. I might be being a little cavalier with my safety. Yeah, here they come. Oh, right. Oh, so I get health when my own guys die. Uh-oh. 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 Bad news for my little guys. All right, well, let's get some chests. Archer's goons, boat's goons. All right. Is that a gift shop? Nice. Well, we don't have a lot of money. All right. I don't love it. Any of you are there. Woo. Woo. Wow, okay. That got so many guys on the field. Whew, okay, how do I maximize this? I could get rid of you three. And then... rid of you four. Yeah, that might be the path. Hoo-wee, okay. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Okay. Phew. There we go. Can I get all 4 of you somehow? Yes. Ugh, gaming. That was just some primo gaming you saw. All right. I lost track of the time. I was so excited about getting that. I lost track of the time. I have some regrets about what I've done. So I'm really just out in the open, but it's fine. I don't think I really want any of these right now. Let's see what we got. All right. All right, not the worst thing. Sell a little bit of bread. And a little bit. Okay. Okay. God, it's just a lot of them. They come out pretty immediately, huh? This is really gonna be a blood for blood situation. If only Hobbs. I love that charm spell. Alright. Let's set out some knights immediately. Still a food guy's going. Little boat guy. Couple offensive dudes. Another knight just for good flavor. Actually, no. Let's pile on the knights up front. Okay. And then maybe 1 or 2 more guys. Okay. I'm a little nervous this round. That might have come through in how many guys I put out. Oh, they battle. Oh. I'm at full health, though. My murder did so good. Ugh, okay. It's a pretty rough one. Oh, but we're almost to the end. Okay. Danger all volcanoes, but rare chests. Danger all boats and double water. All boats, okay. Hospital shop. Chest. This one's got rare volcanoes, though. Or rare chests, I mean. I'm going to... I don't know what the mirror is. I don't know what this battle is. So I might do, this hospital. No woods, though. Oh, and I am short on woods. Well, the market will be there. I can always buy stuff. I'm either missing hills or woods. I need wood more than I need, or I need stone more than I need wood. So I can probably buy up any woods that I might end up needing. Okay. Choice made. My God. My God. My God. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, did I clear out the wormhole? Is the wormhole destroyable? Huh. Interesting. Okay, first things first. Nightmare. Okay. What's in the shop? Portable wall. You move around the battlefield. Okay. Defensive fairy guards your court with arrows. Miner. We never did get a lumberjack, huh? Defensive structure. And bread. Okay, kind of underwhelming. Maybe I'll... I mean, the wall's not terrible. I could just fortify myself a little bit. What's in the hospital? Restore yourself to full at the cost by reducing your max by 8. Or an increase. Okay. This gunner will be able to get to me. That didn't stop that from happening. Okay. Okay. I don't... Well... I was gonna say I don't want an egg, but we are really close to the end zone. So maybe I kind of do. All right, let's do that. Yeah, thank you. I mean, nothing can really get to me right now. I don't think anything can actually get to me. I made myself a fortification. $10, 22 foods, 22 water. I'm gonna take the egg. Why not? It's just right here at the end. Why not? Let's take the cash. All right, don't go anywhere, eggs. Don't go anywhere, little eggs. Okay. Gather stone. I already have one. Maybe I'll get an archer. Maybe I'll get a portable wall. Portable wall, pretty expensive in terms of cost to play. But I do have an open spot. Although it's kind of with this thing, it's kind of better to have guys that might die. I don't think I'm gonna need any guys though, but I don't know what I'm gonna need next round. So I'm gonna get a guy. All right, and then I'm gonna sell some water. Okay. Drop a bunch of farmers. We'll drop one boatman. We'll drop a couple of these guys. I think they'll die. And we'll do one defense. I don't think we're gonna need any of it though. I don't think anything can get to us. Yeah, that's great. Did use up a lot of my wood though. Maybe that was a bad idea. Oh, I was not even paying attention. Shit. I was not paying attention at all to the egg. All right. Let's just lose some resources. I was not paying it. What got it? I guess a gunboat got it, huh? Strange monolith emerges from the tide and begins to drift. Correction, Your Majesty, it's no monolith. That's a mirror. Fine then, a strange mirror emerges from the tide and begins to drift alongside the court. As you're observing it, you receive a phone call. Hello, Your Majesty, it's me again. You won't believe what I have in stock today. Is it a really big mirror? Close, it's a really big magic mirror. That's nice, but don't think you're currently in the market for a large mirror, magical or not. Now, hold on. Wait until you've actually seen the thing before you make a decision. Through a spyglass, you witness the salesman tugging on the mirror's cloth covering. Very slowly, the covering begins to descend, revealing a bit of the mirror as it does. Okay, well, I guess it's going to take a while for that to fall off. It is pretty big, huh? Suddenly, someone pulls the phone retriever away from you. The culprit is Puck. Are you a complete fool? Do you understand you're currently attempting to show a fairy queen her reflection? Without the receiver, you can't hear the salesman response, but vaguely conciliatory noises emanate from the phone. I don't care about your excuses. Just do whatever you can to stop it. He slams the phone down, hanging up. You are beginning to tell him off for hijacking your phone call when he interrupts you. He's not going to stop it. Listen, please, you must not look in the mirror. We must find a way to stop it before it's too late. Achieve victory over the mirror. I don't trust this guy. But we're going to destroy the mirror. We're going to do our due diligence and destroy the mirror. Oh, God. So we're either missing hills or woods, the two things that I need the most. Okay. Well, we always have the market. I don't, yeah. I don't trust either of them either. I think that's a good call. I'm inclined to go for the rare chests. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Robin notes on how the mirror behaves in battle. Whenever the court deploys a unit, the mirror will deploy an identical unit. It makes a nightmare to attack, as it will meet any force we deploy with an equivalent force of its own. But it also makes it easy to defend against, since it won't attack us if we don't deploy any offensive units. To defeat it, we'll have to find a way to break this symmetry. One option, the mirror only reflects unit the court deploys directly, while it ignores our satellite structures. We could therefore attempt to outsource all our offense to tiles other than the court. Or we can find a way to make our units stronger than the mirrors. I'm not sure how we do that, though. Or maybe we could convince the enemy to attack it for us? Okay. Okay. Alright, well, first things first. Okay, well, that didn't really clear the field at all for me. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. I'm curious if the enemy... I just don't have anything that's gonna really cut it here. Oh God, the wormhole. Fuck. Real bad news. Shit. It's not going good, gang. Oh my God. Oh, it's so many things in that little wormhole. Okay, someone treasures something. Oh boy, okay. When do you deploy? Pretty late, okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, I mean... Whew. Oh, game. Really want to preserve a little bit of what I really want to close up this gap. I think I'm just hosed. Okay, well that helped. Because now this whole mess is trapped. It helped a little. One move left, huh? Oh, it's just so bad. I guess. Okay, so right now, nothing can cross this watery divide that I've created. So I really just want to preserve that, so I am just gonna move. And we'll call that. Oh boy, okay. Oh, charm! Oh my god, okay. Flood. Marine life reclaim what's theirs. All wheat becomes water. Okay. Don't hate that. We're gonna have to sell some of our commoners. Yeah. Yeah, I think both of you. Sorry about it. Okay. Phew. Okay. Alright, how are we gonna do this? So these are the only ones I really need to worry about. Well, it's gonna be you, because nothing else can get to me. Okay, okay. So it costs 6 water to charm. No, it costs 5 water to charm. Oh! I did not want to do that. Wow, it looks cool though. But no. I want to charm all the ones nearest to the mirror to attack. Okay, and I'm gonna charm the one closest to us. And I don't have any wood, so I'm gonna have to, or stone. So I'm gonna buy some stone. And then we'll build. If I don't build. If I don't build any little creatures, by which I mean fae, if I don't build any soldiers, then it won't have anything to defend itself. So if I just charm everything that can attack me and never build anything, then it can't do anything to stop me. This is the strat. All right, so nothing's gonna escape from here. These are all gonna attack this, hypothetically. We're all gonna chill. I think this is it. Yep. That's the strat. The question is, are they gonna destroy it in time? I think they are. Wow, the most clutch charm spell to get. Phew. With the mirror smashed, your scholars begin crunching the numbers to determine just how much bad luck your victory has earned to court. Wow. Incredible. Felt great. If you must smash mirrors, do so when the interest rates on misfortune have tanked. Yeah, I think the wormholes seem to have 20 health. So apparently we can just attack the wormhole as well, which is good to know. Hey! Alright, and my strife, yeah, strife level to 4. The war now behind you, you encounter a memorial dedicated to its victims. Thank you for your blood. You wait the moment when everything begins to move. Yeah, I guess I'll grab my keys. Yeah, I got my keys. That's it. Let's see. I wanted to double check the pathing to follow Puck? Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, it's a great fucking question. How are we in debt? We did such a good job. Oh, this is gonna be some stupid market bullshit. Ugh. Leland, what the fuck? Okay, I don't think this is accurate. I think whatever this is, I don't know what this charting is, because we get a chart at the very end. We do one more match 3, and then we get another chart, but we can't activate the match 3 on that chart. So I don't think this is accurate, but I don't totally know what's happening with it. So I think I'm just gonna vibe it out. See, we get the final word and then it closes down. Okay. But why did I get minus... Why did I have -7? What a mystery. What an obnoxious mystery. Alright, the other queen. Where's the one where I follow Puck? Maybe this is it. Alright, so we go door, door, left. Door, door, left, down. Around, back in the door. Up. And then secret staircase. Okay. While we're here, we'll go ahead and do all the stuff over here. No explanation for a negative money. I was too good. Maybe it's bad luck? I don't know. Let's stack it there. And let's... We'll put it there. Okay. Can't afford any tickets. Is this the bar? We haven't finished our current goal. We might get more intel. I heard it's in Her Majesty's best interest to look in a mirror. I knew it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not commenting on her appearance, I swear. I just heard that if she looks in the mirror, some great and powerful truth will be revealed. A truth that may be necessary for her to safely leave the court, no less. But that's not all. You know what else I heard? I heard that Puck is preventing Her Majesty from looking in a mirror because he's working against her. Exactly as expected. That's just what I've heard. All right, to the library. I've got it this time. All right. Door. Door. West. A ladder. Neither the pizza nor the taco room. South. No! That was the wrong way. Bullshit. Oh, okay. I did the wrong direction. I should have looked at all the options before committing. Puck, you asshole. Curses. I think I'm gonna ask about the curses. Oh, I asked about the trap instead. I'm just getting sloppy. current theory is that the court is a trap for the entity which he refers to as the other queen, or merely her. Same one currently keeping her gaze fixed on you, which further leads you to believe that if the court is a trap, then you must be the bait. Assuming these theories are more or less accurate, could he now explain to you why the court is trapping the other queen? You! I know what you're doing here. You're trying to get 3 answers through 1 question. You are. It seemed a better use of your available time. If one of your assumptions is false, he's welcome to correct you, but you'll accept that as a satisfying answer. You. Okay, yes, assuming those theories are correct, there are 2 reasons why the court exists: to trap her. But I'll only tell you one of the reasons tonight. You're not getting 4 answers to 1 question, okay? Well, okay, so you might have gathered by now, she is incredibly dangerous to us fairies. Her mere gaze is toxic, leading us to eventually wither and go stale. Now imagine how dangerous her touch would be, or perhaps her voice. Do you see the whole picture now? The court exists partially as a way to keep her contained. Or might you say entertained? So she might keep away from everything else. As he concludes this explanation, he appears to suddenly come back to his senses. Lord, what? I can't believe I've been speaking of her so casually. What if she notices? What if she hears? She's right there. Oh Lord, I think she's looking at me. His various what-ifs, however, remain unanswered as the court is swept away for the rest of the evening. That was comforting? Okay. Yeah, okay. How is it the court's treasury currently reports a negative balance? Debt, you understand. What you don't understand is how the court accrued it. Didn't we break a mirror? Like a really big mirror? Imagine that thing must have been expensive. Let's have breakfast. As you sit down to eat, a sudden company of your courtiers suddenly emerge, bearing cake and yelling, "Surprise!" You're suitably surprised, especially since you didn't think it was your birthday. In fact, you're fairly certain today is not your birthday, but you can't be completely certain given the odd passage of time within the court. No matter, your courtier named today Queen's Day and have prepared a feast for you. The meal is lavish and rich in every type of confection. Oh, 50 bread, 50 what? Wow! Wow. We're stacked. In addition, your courtiers inform you that today you are free to rest. That's because today they plan to perform your duties for you. Your Majesty is so busy with the war every day. If nothing else, she should take day off for Queen's Day. That's right. Leave the war to us, Your Majesty. Feel free to kick back. If they insist on taking command of the war, well, you have a pretty good idea of how that'll turn out. And you were right. But apparently it was comforting to me. Okay. Well, a good try. You sit for a time on the side of your bed, trying to will away a headache before the day's work begins. Oh. They left the debt but took back all the food. Okay. Hey, Skip, what's up? She asks, what do you think you'll want to give your lecture on magic? Not that the court adheres to any actual schedule, but I've been looking forward to it. With practice nonchalance, you tell her you aren't quite done with your preparations and will have to get back to her. Of course, the most impressive spells require considerable preparation. I would expect nothing less from Her Majesty. Observe another painting? Sure. A relatively old personal computer. You date this model to sometime in the 1980s. That looks like a Macintosh Classic, which was from 1990, if I remember correctly. You remember using machines like this in your elementary school's computer lab, placed perennially 10 years behind the cutting edge. The 2 courtiers observe at the painting, suddenly gasp and motion for you to keep quiet. Your Majesty, please, you may think highly of us, but there's no way we are worthy of knowing your age. No hints, please spare us. Vaguely aware of having committed some kind of faux pas, you proceed to hold your tongue. We do have 5 comfort now, so we could... Oh, no, we can only do that in the evening. Alright, 10 rock. Ah, I can prepare a lesson. So it looks like you're due to encounter the ominous mirror again today. Despite Puck's insistence that you never look in the mirror, you've heard a rumor suggesting you should ignore him and look. Well, you suppose you'll have to wait and see what happens. I do want to do this. I'm curious if it has to do with her. Sufficient personal change. You can safely leave the court at night. Yeah, let's prepare. You have now made a few attempts at outlining a lesson plan for the lecture on magic. You're scheduled to present sometime soon. These attempts have not borne fruit, and the culprit is the same fact that you understand roughly nothing about magic. Yeah, exactly. The Mac Classic was from 1990. The original Macs are from 84 onward. That, to me, looked more like a Mac Classic. Robin sits at your desk looking through her notes for any information she might have on magic while you workshop your ideas. The scholars have been extolling Her Majesty's great magical prowess all throughout the court. Do you really understand nothing? Fine, maybe nothing is an exaggeration. Maybe nothing is an exaggeration. There are a few ideas you've picked up on. For instance, many things you would consider mundane, such as legal documents or parking tickets, are considered magical by the scholars. But you take issue with this. It means the concept of magic is too broad. So much detritus falls under its alleged umbrella that magic might as well be a meaningless term. Could this not be the subject of your lecture? Does such a criticism not qualify as a reasonable topic? You sigh. You have a suspicion that giving such a lecture might instigate a total collapse of magic as a concept. Robin laughs. For someone who claims to know so little about the stuff, you're bizarrely confident in your ability to destroy it. She's not wrong, but something still doesn't feel right to you. Here's my actual opinion, Your Majesty. I think you're perfectly capable of delivering a lecture that scholars will find satisfying, and you know it. What frustrates you right now is that you cannot devise a lecture that will satisfy your own curiosity. She's basically figured you out. The magic you wish to learn is the magic, which eludes your understanding while holding your fascination. It's the magic Puck used to transmute the feasting hall into your office. It's the magic Hop used to bisect a table with a stroke of the pen. It's the magic Skip used to erase both of these events from the official record. It's the forces of the tide shattering the landscape with such violent regularity. It's... Realization hits you so hard you almost fall out of your chair. There is a spell you could demonstrate, something that feels like genuine magic to you. You need to wait until high tide, but you believe you have the outline of a lesson forming. Great. Okay. I think let's choose a different job. I guess... Let's try the insurance claim. Okay. Go to war. I think we're good to go. Do we want to do... Yeah, I think, well... Yeah, let's do the mirror. I know our next thing is that we should be... dealing with the, I did magic. It gave me 10 rocks, like magic always, or like breakfast always does. I also want to take care of the Leviathan by offering it things, but first things first. Downgrade your walls into cobwebs. Begin the war with no resources. That might not be a terrible one, honestly. Oh, the vengeful admirable follows you across the war? Oh. The wormhole was pretty challenging. If you can make a pizza for dinner, it's what I would do. Defensive structures. Oh. Fuck it. Let's do the Admiral. Yeah, let's go for it. Wow, so we do start this run with -7. Wow. But I wasn't able to keep any of my money last time. Profits don't follow you, but debt does. Well, flotty fucking da. Okay. No hills. We need hills more than anything. Missing water. Seems like it would maybe be good because then the Admirable can't get to us. And I don't need water for anything. Chests. Let's go for it. Okay. Yeah, see, he's there tucked in his little corner. Not gonna hurt anybody. Where did I go just now? Oh, I'm here, okay. Hi, what are you? Oh, it's time for you to lead the magic seminar. As high tide rolls in, you lead the 2 scholars and Robin to the top of the wall of the court. Before you can begin your lecture, Hop interjects, "Hold on, Your Majesty, I think you'll be wanting these." He produces 2 signs and plants them next to you. And these are for Her Majesty could doubtless tell us more about them, but I understand they are spells designed to protect schools from the dreaded automobile. Of course, I don't believe in cars myself, but Her Majesty's comfort is ever on my mind. You appreciate the thought, but you strongly doubt this lecture will be threatened by cars. For one thing, you don't appear to be near any paved roads. Skip is already taking notes. Fascinating. Is this the topic today? Are we to learn about the grand mythos of the mortal motor vehicle? No, not quite. You asked them to step, everybody to step behind you. Okay, the signs are actually in the way. Would you mind moving them? Right away, sorry about that. Now that you have a clear view of the shattered battlefield, it's time to demonstrate your magic. You briefly review the movements of high tide, specifically how similar battlefield elements shift to form lines of 3, which then collapse in on themselves. They do? Robin confirms. They do. You point out one of the possible movements, then you make it happen. Okay. Okay. Aha! What did we just witness? Skip offers a hypothesis, a perfectly accurate short-term prophecy. Her Majesty could be a meteorologist. Well, no, you wouldn't say you were predicting the movements of high tide. It's more accurate to say you're controlling them. The scholars share a haunted look. That is unthinkable. Are you certain it's not a prophecy? Perfect prescience can be easily mistaken for control. You offer to let them choose the next move. If you were merely predicting the tide, you wouldn't be able to fulfill the request. Very well, how about this one? Well, it's a bad move. You remind them that a movement needs to form a line of 3 or more similar elements. But they are similar, are they not? Are the material pieces the battlefield to be? I don't ask you to move any abstractions. Robin offers a real one. How about this one? It worked? It worked! Again? Again! Incredible! Magnificent! Highly blasphemous, of course. Extremely blasphemous! How exciting! But how? You do your best to describe the subtle motions you're performing to achieve this effect, i.e. how you gently nudge the cursor across the monitor, clicking and dragging. You aren't certain they fully understand, but that's common when teaching magic. Don't worry, the seeds of scholarship have been sown. Scholars enthusiastically attempt to replicate your results while Robin mutters to herself, I knew it. I knew prayers didn't work. You suppose for your first attempt at teaching magic, this lecture might be considered a success. Oh. Enemy knights? My notes don't usually comment on minor enemy units, but there's a quick footnote here. They're defensive. They won't attack the court directly, no matter their number. That said, they will attack our units, workers, and soldiers alike whenever they draw near. As such, they pose less of a threat than other enemy types, but that doesn't mean they aren't annoying. Okay. So we've got a guy for gathering stones that needs food. And we've got defensive walls. So we need a lot of stone. And we'll need a lot of food to pay our guys to make stone. And we're also in deep debt, so we can't afford to buy anything yet. Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay. These guys are getting awful close, which I don't love. I would like more stone. I regret letting them get so close. I'm not gonna be able to get them out now. These guys won't attack me, but they will fuck up my little guys. Am I gonna be able to? There's no way I'm gonna be able to get anything down here to clear them out. Okay. Can I sell some stuff? Oh, I'm gonna sell a little bit of food to start getting us out of debt. Ugh, this is bad. I don't like this at all. All right. You can only build adjacent to a tile you own. Let's see. Well then fuck it. We're not gonna build any. We're just gonna have a lot of guys. We might take a lot of damage from this guy. But we'll just see. I didn't check if these guys were defensive too. Wow. That guy really killed all my guys, like, quite quickly. Alright, now I know. Alright, shop, chests. I think going for chests is gonna be my only real chance. Oh, and a gift shop. A gift shop I can't buy anything at. Okay. Oh, boy. As long as this guy stays in the corner, I'm not overly worried about him. Tidy, okay. I'm gonna need food. I mean, I would like to have food. Ah, do I want that treasure chest more? Yes. Yes, I do. Okay. Got a lot of stone. I can maybe cool it on the stone. I want that treasure, though. Okay. Not gonna buy anything at the gift shop. We're gonna work our way up to that teddy bear, though. Nice. Nice. Totally fine. Okay. No, actually, it's good that we got one of these little guys. Alright, so you're gonna attack us. Nobody else is gonna attack us, though. Okay, and can I... Okay. I see, so this is another little kingdom, so I can't do it there. Okay. Well, let's just see how this goes. I honestly don't know. Let's just go for it. Ha! So true. A stone's throw away, Paul. So true. Alright, this, you know, this might be enough. They're staying out of everyone's way. Okay. I'm curious if they are. Okay, I do think they stick around. That's interesting. A shop, chests. I don't know if the walls are gonna block birds. So, let's not worry about it and go for this one. Phew. A large wormhole suddenly appears, already full of enemy units. Boo. Boo. Okay, so my shit remains, but it's pretty far out of my purview there. Stop. Did you just shoot at me? Fuck you, dude. Oh. Okay. I mean, if I stay here, I can pretty well fortify myself. Yeah, one might expect worms, Max Boltzmann, and yet, none to be found. Okay, what do I even... Alright, I've got water for little guys. Okay, I've got a little field for them for enrichment. I've got somewhere where you can mine. Oh. Oh. Ah! It's so easy for me to get swept up in the pleasure of the match 3 and stop paying attention to the imminent destruction. Alright, so he is going to get closer, but I don't think close enough to... Oh no, he can't. He can swim, but I don't think he's going to get close enough. Alright, you're empty. You're so full. I think if I put a... I think I can put like one wall up and it'll protect me. I think I can put it here and we'll be fine. And then I'll let my little guys go. To complete their gathering work. All right. Go, my little guys. Oh, I don't like that they've got archers. Something got destroyed. Oh, my shit. Okay, phew. All right, well that went pretty good. We got signs. What we got? Yeah, we got signage. Okay. Market, shop. Hey, we're finally in the positive. But not by a lot. So let's go ahead and do more chests. Okay. A powerful command. Best if we comply. But what are we to stop? To be on the safe side, let's assume all of it. The two of them go rigid, falling to the ground near you. Another courtier approaches you, covering their eyes. Oh no, what tragedy! It is only through my frequent habit of averting my gaze that I am spared of this curse that now afflicts our queen and her subjects. To your knowledge, you're not under the effects of any curses, but we are. We are. Your Majesty, how can it be? Even your greatest minds have to be yielded to the spell. Does he mean the stop sign? You explained that the sign is for directing traffic and that it should not impact your regular movements of pedestrians. So it's your faith in cars that protects you. How magnificent! I've never heard of such a thing. But alas, your subjects do not believe in cars. What is to become of them, compelled to stop in such a way? You look at the two on the ground, puzzled. You try explaining that vehicles compelled by the sign to stop are not actually required to remain stopped. Instead, they are permitted to move again after coming into a loosely defined complete stop. Upon hearing this, the fairies on the ground relax and breathe again. Of course, the sign only stipulates stop, singular. If it wished just to remain stops, it would obviously say stops. We must thank Her Majesty for removing this curse. I would have never come to that conclusion on my own. Crushing it. We are crushing these curses, y'all. Yeah, I think my way to making money in with this thing is to build a lot of walls that get destroyed, and then I get money for that. On this day, the Queen of Titanium Court did unburden her people of the curse of petrification, and there was jubilation. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, getting closer, huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's... Oh, boy. That is not great. How can I... Ah, fuck. Okay. Oh, gosh. All right. I got a lot of stone, got a lot of wheat. Could use more wood, probably. Yeah, for my little archers. I want that treasure, and I'm not going to be able to get rid of these two. Alright. Alright. See what we got. Something good. Ooh, a big shield. Okay. Alright. Let's just build just like a lot of walls. Not that we have to worry much. I think he'll be lured to attacking this one. And then we'll get a little bit of cash for that. And then we'll get our some little guys down here. No easy access to stone. But yeah, let's do one big shield. Just in case. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. They broke through all my shit. Okay. Still got comfort for that? Okay. Cut to commercials. Now you're back. Perhaps I have time for another shower? I don't know. The last shower I took really put us into existential dread. Turn on the water and wait for it to heat before stepping in. While there's no consensus to the full extent of your duties as queen, everyone seems to agree that you're in charge of the war. The heaviness of this duty is eased by the fact that your courtiers do not seem to care whether your leadership results in victory or defeat. That helps, you know? No pressure. But if you had your choice, you would pursue a third option. Peace. Listen, we'll get there. It's gonna take 22,222 years, but we're gonna get there. Sure, the combatants on all sides of the conflict are immortal, meaning the violence is free of the standard consequences. But that doesn't change the fact that the court appears to be trapped by this war. To hear your courtiers describe it, the war has been ongoing since before any of them can remember. None of them can speak to its origins. None can speak to its purpose. They go through life every day expecting to be violently conquered as a matter of course, for reasons beyond their understanding. Immortal or not, such a life strikes you as needlessly tragic, so you have resolved to end this war at its earliest opportunity. To do so, you suspect you will need to learn a lot more about both the enemy and the court. As loath as you are to leave, you think you've now spent enough time in the shower. Yeah. Alright. Robin has set up her table of maps again? Ah, just like at the start of the game. Yes, I'm trying to figure out where we are, friend, but I haven't even figured out where we aren't. She gestures at the stack of maps behind her. We're not in any of those places, or at least we weren't. Her greeting strikes you as a bit odd. Does she not recognize you? Ah, sorry, I'm terrible with names, but I can at least give you mine. I'm Robin. She holds out her hand, which you shake tentatively, at a loss for what else to do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should at least try to sort this out before the tide settles again. Something strange is happening here. You're not sure what to make of it. It's all shifted. It's all shifted! Ha! I applaud. Unfortunately, I love that. I'm assuming it's called Titanium Court because of that. I'm kind of assuming a Midsummer's Night Dream style fae. As usual, many of your courtiers join you for breakfast. Today, the topic of conversation is the lecture on magic you recently presented to the scholars. You should have been there. The spell cast by Her Majesty was very impressive. It was a blasphemous divinity. It sent existential chills down my spine. Yes, it felt like peeking behind a curtain we shouldn't know exists. The others at the table are intrigued, but it remains unclear to them what your spell actually did. Well, it's difficult to explain. How should we describe it? I'll try. See, Her Majesty took an unopened bottle and, by striking it against the table edge, was able to open it without the aid of a bottle opener. As the other courtiers express their amazement, Hop turns to you. Would you say that's an accurate summary, Your Majesty? No, you wouldn't. While the bottle opening trick is something you learned in university, it was most certainly not the subject of your recent lecture. Ah, is that so? We must have missed the finer subtleties in your explanation. No, something else is going on here. You didn't even show them the bottle opening trick yesterday. You demonstrated something else entirely. Scholars look confused and a little alarmed, mirroring your own emotional state. You tentatively begin to summarize the actual content of your lecture when suddenly an urgent tap on your shoulder. Puck stands behind you looking distressed. He leans in close and whispers, "My queen, there's an emergency that requires your immediate attention. Please come with me." Later, you barely remember rising from your seat and making a hasty retreat from the room. The halls of the court pass in a blur as you follow Puck through several chambers you may or may not have seen before. Eventually, he ushers you into what looks like a dressing room. What were you thinking? He slams the door behind him. Do you even understand how difficult it was to fix that after the first time you tried it? You take a deep breath. You'd like him to explain what he means by that, but first you'd like him to explain the nature of the emergency mentioned. Oh, come on! It's you! You are the emergency, Your Majesty. He rolls his eyes. Obviously. Okay, it sounds like you've committed some kind of misstep. Given the timing of his distress, you assume that misstep is related to the lecture on magic you presented to the scholars. He claps his hands and says in a mocking tone, "Oh, very good. Your wisdom overflows like a toilet, Your Majesty." You're beginning to lose your calm. There is no need for him to be so uncivil. Just as there is absolutely no need for you to unravel reality, something you have attempted twice now. When was the first time? So you understand correctly, revealing the secret behind how the tide moves is tantamount to unraveling reality? Lord, what? Yes! Must I spell this out? Was he gonna say, Lord, what fools these mortals be? That knowledge is forbidden. You should count ourselves lucky that your audience was so small. Modifying the recollections of the scholar alone took almost all the health that the court had in reserve. Right, so that explains that. Can you assume that he did something similar to Robin? Who? Oh, her. She's much easier to deal with. Her deal is she won't remember anything she doesn't have written down, so I simply disposed of her notes. He did what? Which reminds me, you also have a journal. We can't risk anyone finding it. Give it to me and I'll dispose of it properly. No! Excuse me? No, this is a step too far. The journal is yours. He can't have it. That is not for you to decide. You tense as he steps toward you, when a bystander suddenly intervenes by jumping in your lap. Worry not, great queen. He's all noise. Someone so thoroughly tortured by decorum would never raise a hand to his sovereign. Even you taking her side now? Can't you see she's just a figurehead? Despite these objections, he turns away from you, fuming, mumbling. She barely knows her lines. You scratch the cat behind the ears. You long suspected that he saw you as a figurehead, but you also never claimed to be anything other than that. It actually gives you a certain amount of relief to feel like you're on the same page as he. And now that he's lowered his mask ever so slightly, perhaps he'd be willing to actually talk to you? His pained look instantly answers that question. Good God, no. Whatever the beast claims, I do not have to talk to you here. I do not have to answer your questions here. I do not even need to stay in character here. Now, if you're done trying to destroy my world, would you kindly get out? You're supposed there's no value to be gained from pushing him further. The cat leaps from your lap and you make your exit. You try your best to take in your surroundings as you return to the dining hall. After all, you never know when you'll need to make your way back to this place again. I didn't even get any bonus. Now that you think of it, as long as you have access to the market, it should be a lot easier to pay the tolls. Okay, interesting. So I need to get other victories against the dire goats. But considering I have no health, maybe that's not a wise... strategy. I'd love to reunite the dire goats. But maybe we should just do the mirror. I know. Whatever this is, it feels like it's going to be a short round. Maybe we should try the bloodsucker one. Yeah, see, this one starts off with health. Oh, do I get my health back if I change jobs? No. Okay. You equip yourself with corrosive social standing. Perfect. This feels just like a quick way to make a lot of health back. Is a defensive victory just surviving until the end of battle? I don't know. I don't know. All right, and let's do a comfort run since our situation's so dire. Lumberjacks, miners, market, anglers. What do I even need? Water, wood, stone. A lot of stone, a lot of wood, and a lot of bread. So yeah, maybe miners. Although since I'm so low on health, maybe fewer enemies. Let's do fewer enemies. Lumberjacks, miners. Extra 10? No. Miners. Ooh. I think it's gonna be the mulligans. I think it's gonna be the Brendan Lee mulligans here. Analysts. Extra stuff. Lumberjacks? Maybe lumberjacks. Probably gonna get rid of them pretty quickly, but it's not a bad thing to start with. Yeah, I think fewer enemies was the right choice, Paul. Standard. Oh, a hospital. Catapults, though. But a hospital. Yeah, let's do hospital. Okay. So, we want to produce a lot of guys. Lay a trap for your enemy that halts their movements. But I think for this first round, what I'm most concerned about is stockpiling stuff. But would also just like to get as many of these catapults out of the way as possible. Okay. Okay. I think both of these are blocked for now. All right. I might fuck that up at any moment, though, so. Okay, and what do I need? I just need everything. Probably I probably want a lot of wheat right now so I can get these producers up and going. Oh, this is so tempting. It's so much wood. Ooh. Is that still blocking? Okay, cool. Okay. Don't you two move. I like that the arc kind of... Hey, Joy. Yeah, the game's fucking crazy. It's a real weird one. Ah, shit. No, okay, I think I'm good. Okay, yeah, none of these are gonna hit me. But am I near any resources? Yeah, because we're so much closer to stone than anything else. I guess we'll just focus on that, and then we'll worry about the wood later. Alright. A story-driven roguelike. Yeah. I think that's accurate, in so much as any description of this game is accurate. Okay, we could get an egg. I'm not gonna. But we could, but I'm not gonna. Missing woods. Probably don't want that. Missing water. I think we're just gonna go for standard. Yeah. I didn't even look at the hospital. I don't have any cash. Okay. A horror RTS? Yeah, maybe. Okay. If I can get these guys to kill my goons, I'll at least make a little bit of health back. That genuinely might be my best option here. Okay, I once again need wheat. I don't like getting closer to this thing. Okay, this actually might be fine, because if I send my miners out here, they will get hit by this guy, and I'll maybe get a little bit of health back. Ah, God, I wish I had more wheat. Maybe it's worth... Gunboat. Ooh. I would love a defensive miner. Because then he'll attack stuff. It's only 1 coin. Okay. I might end up selling a little bit of my bread. I wish I had more bread. Oh no! Oh. I was gonna use that store. Oh, I was gonna use that store! Hey, okay. What do you got? Don't go nowhere. Farmer. Defensive ranger. A scamp. Alright. Worse. And I can't get it out of here. Alright. Alright. That's fine. I don't know if well... It might be better to have a farmer than a lumberjack. So I think I need more food than I do wood. Alright. And they're weak, so I can send them out to get killed. In order to get myself some health. Alright. Let's see what this gets done for us. So actually, let's just go for it. Actually, I'm gonna change the order of that. Because I want more of these miners to get killed. Yeah! Wow, that got us so much health. Wow, being a parasite's so good. Rich people got something right, and it's that being parasite is very effective. Bye, Mechtel. Have good Winnie. Have good Winnie hours. Alright, I think I've got enough stone, so maybe we'll go for that one. Wormholes goons. Catapults goons. Yeah, let's do this one. Oh, and the Admiral. Ugh. Got a lot of water for the Admiral to go ahead and swim on, huh? Yeah, and there's this. Oh, boy. Okay, so can't do diagonals. That's good news. Oh, fuck. He's gonna hit me next round. Fuck! That didn't get me far enough. Okay. Boy howdy. Yeah. No stones, huh? I made a bad choice. I'm continuing to make bad choices. I don't know what I think this is gonna get me. Yeah, I might just end up taking that hit. Maybe the archer can take care of this before it gets me. That one's still gonna suck. Oh, gameplay. Well. I was hoping to get a clutch drop there, but it did not happen. Move any direction so long as it's horizontal. Yeah. Well, honestly, I might sell my cobweb. I mean, it's not great on this round. It's not super useful this round. Well, do I think it'll be useful in the future though? I should probably use the stuff that they gave me and figure it all out. So we'll just sell that. Okay. I'm gonna send my little guys out to get attacked. Well, let's get some archers first. How does this work? Must be on a forest. Okay. So I put that there. If I put another one here, that'll be stopped, and then I can send my little guys out to get killed. What do you do? Stone? No stone. Little guys it is. Alright, I mean, let's just see. Well, I'm gonna do one more archer. And just a lot of the little guys. No, you idiots, the catapult! Oh, well, we destroyed the Admiral. That's something. Oh, the catapult got caught by my web. Okay. Wow, I thought more of my little guys would kind of die. That's a shame. Little guy's too competent. Let's see, shop or chess. Stream's gonna go a little bit long today because I just want to play some match 3. That's the long and short of it. I guess I forgot I've got some mulligans. God, it's so much easier playing on comfort. Oh, glass house, huh? Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm net positive on health, so hard to be too upset. Yeah, excited, Paul, that the catapult got caught in the web. All right, fire, mountains, water, and teleport. Okay, good to know. Okay. It's harder to find my icon with these alternate icons. I guess I probably need some wood. I think that's the thing I need most. I would love for you to get out of here. Let's see what we can do about that. Oh, easy come, easy go with the treasure chest sometimes. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put one... I'm gonna put some webbing down. Alright. I'll put one down to stop them. And the rest are just gonna be arrowed. You've got nothing to do, miners. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What do you do again? Transmutes health into money. I kind of want to get up to full health first before I start fucking around with stuff like that. Which I might do. I see now that having this fewer enemies is probably a weakness with this build. I don't regret doing it since we started with 1 health, and that sucks. That's hard and bad and sucks. Alright. Okay. Starting heavy. Okay. Surrounded, huh? I might just go for it even though it's gonna get rid of a chest. I think it'll be worth it. Ah, okay. Don't want them getting any closer. I can put webs down here and here. And that should pretty well fortify me from them. And there too. They can all just get stuck in my little webs. They can all just get stuck in my little webs, yes. Yeah. Well, in that case... I mean, this will get you closer, but it's fine. I'm just gonna web everything up. Ooh. Stone become trees. That actually might be perfect. Because I can put my web down on trees. I think that feels like a good idea. I'm going to sell the miner and get that. Okay. Do I want some real estate? Oh, I can't afford anything. Fair enough. Okay. What do I need for this? Wooden stone? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna put one there. We're gonna put one here. We're gonna put one here. And we're gonna get some little arrow fellas. We're gonna get some little chump guys. And that's... Well, you know what? We haven't done this yet, so let's do it. Alright, so what did that do? Okay. Lost 5 health, got 4 coins. I see. It cost 1 water, now it costs 2. Interesting. Alright, let's just see how this goes. Okay. Yeah, and I'm full up to health. Okay. All catapults, all volcanoes, all centaurs. I think I want the rare chests, all volcanoes. Is this a good idea? I mean, I've got a spell that transforms... I can't imagine it will transform volcanoes. Probably just stone. But I think we're gonna go for it. It's thrilling. Oh my god, look at everything. Okay. Oh my god. Wow, it's a lot. All right. Jeez, okay. Okay. Feeling a little better. Still a lot of volcanoes. Okay, fewer volcanoes. The volcanoes can exist, I just don't want them near me. Let's see. That's gonna get a volcano close to me, and I was just saying I don't want that. I'm awfully surrounded by water. Oh. Once again, not paying attention to the time, even a little bit. Big shield? Sort of not my style. I think I'll sell, well... yeah, I'll sell it. Okay. I don't know if I want anything. Okay, so I'm not gonna get immediately... I don't think this is gonna do anything. It did! Wow, I should have left more volcanoes. Well, now I know. Alright. Alright, you're gonna show up immediately. Let's put one there. You're not active, right? And you're not active. No, you are. Okay. You're not, though. Well, let's put one here. Put one there. And there. And then let's just fill it with chumps. Alright. I think were my own guys getting caught in that web? Wow. Okay. We were in danger from the volcanoes. We're not fireproof anymore. Okay. As the day's final battle approaches, you are once again given the opportunity of replacing it with a musical performance. No! Understood. We wish you the best with your originally scheduled battle. Okay. Is Puck there, Your Majesty? Please tell him it wasn't me this time, I swear. You don't doubt it. Something about the mirror seems to be reaching to your presence. You'll just have to deal with it before it's too late. Okay. I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm gonna let it entrap me. We're gonna do this so we can, well, maybe I don't want to sell that food. I need wood. These are all gonna have wood. Shop. I guess let's just go average. Okay. I'm not gonna destroy it. We're gonna play a defensive round, but I'm not gonna destroy it, and we'll just have to see what this does. Woo. Whew. wormhole's gonna be trouble. Okay. I could get a lot of money by selling a lot of stuff. Okay. Are you guys defensive? Yeah, defensive fairies. So that won't do anything. It won't give me any trouble. Oh, out of wood, huh? Well, let's see. Okay. I think I'm gonna... Let's do that. I think part of the problem is I think my goons like to destroy my own webbing. And I think there's enough guys here that they would fuck up my webs before I had much of a chance to do anything. Let's get some more wood. The prices are good. Maybe I'll just pile little guys up so they can be fodder. And just a couple defensive arrows. All right, well, we'll just see how this goes. Oh, yeah, see, my own guys are harvesting my own... Alright, well, you're gonna die. Oh, man, they're all going the long way around and avoiding the webs. Okay. You continue to hear Puck's warnings and avoid looking in the mirror, but you find it has become way more difficult to keep your eyes away. You cannot avoid looking beyond the walls of the court in preparation for the battle, and the mirror sends temptations to draw your gaze. Your court assures you there is nothing on your face, though you wish you could check. Your court assures you that there is nothing stuck in your teeth, though you swear you can feel it with your tongue. Your court assures you that the shadows cast by some creature standing directly behind you are nothing more than tricks of the mirror. Oh, okay. The audio's gotten spooky. Let's do... I guess let's do this one. Wait, what if you just looked in the mirror? What's the worst that can happen? You seriously consider the option of voluntarily looking into the mirror. On the one hand, you don't really understand what the fuss is about. It's just a mirror, right? Why would it matter if you looked in a mirror? On the other hand, come on! It's absolutely a magic mirror. Despite its innocent appearance, you just know it will do something weird if you look into it. Also, your Fae courtiers, including Puck to your surprise, are actively freaking out about it. Taking all of this into account, do you still want to look in the mirror? Yeah. Yeah. Counting the results of your internal poll, the faction in favor of just do it has won in a landslide. You gaze into the mirror. The entity reflected by the mirror, the creature behind the glass, the one that is also you, gazes back. Okay, so you're a mirror now. That appears to be what's happening. Or maybe you're trapped in the mirror? Who can say? Kind of the same thing, really. You guess you might as well use this time to reflect. Where should you reflect? Complete your reflection in the mirror and reach the truth. Okay. I'm the monarch. So I'm back to being something. I've got no resources. Knights, workers, and goons. Okay, so it's three enemies now. Let's do standard. They insisted I didn't have anything in my teeth, but they were wrong, obviously. What are those structures? Something looks a little bit different about these enemy courts. Oh, it's because they're deploying workers instead of soldiers. Is this new? Has the enemy always deployed non-combatants? Either way, it's convenient for you, isolated as you are within your reflection, unable to deploy your courtiers to the field. If you have need of workers now, you can simply reflect those deployed by the enemy. Although you do admit it is a bit difficult to tell the different types of workers apart from this distance, particularly lumberjacks and miners. You guess you'll just have to get used to it. Okay. Copy. Okay, so the only thing I can do... Mimic that which you observe. Create a copy of every unit on another tile. So I need water and bread, primarily. Will we be fighting? Oh, ah. Terrible round. Terrible. Ah, basic income. Working job, receive 2 paycheck at the beginning of each tide. All right. Defensive spell, places a water tile. Okay. Choose a non-empty court to reflect. I see, so I can reflect... lumberjacks, miners, or knights. I mean, most of these knights are not gonna attack me, right? I don't think. So I guess that's what I'll do. I'm worried that they might whack each other regardless. Okay, so I can use water or bread. I don't know how I think this is gonna go. Maybe they'll smash me immediately, and that'll just be the end of this. Alright, I mean, let's just try it. I don't know. Leave that guy alone. Oh, see, I knew they were just gonna pick at each other. Right, so what are you doing here? Beyond just reflecting, that is. Beyond waging war on behalf of the court. Beyond trying to resume your mortal life. Beyond playing this extremely verbose strategy game. Really, what are you doing here? If you can answer some or all of these questions, you feel you will arrive at some sort of truth. Where should you reflect? Let's do this one. Can I get an egg? I don't think I can. I don't think I'm allowed to get an egg. They don't trust me as an egg bearer. Can't say I disagree. Oh. No, damn, okay. Once again, was not keeping an eye on my timeline. All hills are valid military targets for friends and foes. That does seem like it would be helpful here. Ah, it's expensive though. I can get an egg? Salesman's nowhere to be found. I don't think I want an egg on top of what everything is happening here. Okay. You're defensive. You're defensive, you're defensive. Okay. When do you go? Pretty late. I'm gonna get a proactive guy out to destroy this one before we are destroyed. And then this guy, he'll come pretty quickly. Let's do 3. Okay. Guys, you gotta stop this guy. No, stop this guy. You have to stop this guy. Oh, you stupid fairies. Ugh. It's not their fault. It's my fault. I'm the queen. I know. Earlier, it felt novel to be a mirror, but now you think that's not the case. Here's why. You have a habit, developed over the years, of hiding in the back of a room until you understand the social mores of a space. Once you understand them, you seek to imitate them to blend in with your surroundings. In this way, those you once observed can now see a piece of themselves in you. So look, do you understand what you're getting at here? It's this. You've kind of always been a freaking mirror. Jeez. Let's see. Volcanoes. But chests. Birds, workers, goons. Birds, workers, goons. Archers, workers, goons. Did that hit close to home for some of you, chat? I don't have a lot of money for the shop. I think I'd rather more chests. I'm curious if we'll be able to get into our storage unit. I would love for this volcano not to be here. I'm making so many poor choices. Although, I think the last time I used one of these spells, it targeted the volcanoes too, right? So maybe it'll be okay. One more move. Really only got to worry about you two. Water. I guess let's get some water. I'm a fool. I guess I'm gonna... What did I leave in here? I don't think I want either of these. I think I'm gonna let them pass. Alright, I think I can make this one to flood, so I don't have to worry about being volcanoed. And then... if I make everything else an enemy, then they'll probably all just go after that, and I can just hunker down. I think that's what I'm gonna try. But here, I will also get a little woodsman. Okay. Yeah, let's just see how this goes. Pretty good. Pretty good. High tide returns and you understand it better. When your time in the court began, you believed the tide to be a new and possibly an unnatural phenomenon. Not so. It's now clear that the tide has always pushed and pulled for as long as you can remember. Your arrival at the court did nothing except bring it into focus. Okay. I think we're just gonna keep this chest ride rolling. Okay, so these guys won't bother me. The rest of them will. Okay. Oh God, okay. Whew. I wish you weren't here. Getting worse. Oh, fuck. Well, okay. It's kind of funny. Okay. What's my plan? What am I trying to achieve here? I don't even really know anymore. I'm probably going to turn both of these into floods, and so I probably only need to worry about this guy. Oh, it's going to trap him. Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna surround myself with floods. Yeah, I don't want to deal with any of this. Okay. Okay. What do you do? Convince hills to burst? Okay. Great. Yeah. 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 Why not? Okay. And just to make it real thorough, I'm gonna do that. Now, do I want to summon in any workers? Not really. Everything's kind of far away. Oh, you know, that's a great question. Let's... Yes, the answer is yes. I get a copy of everything that's in the wormhole. That's a good strategy. All right, well, they can hang out. In fact, okay, but if I do this one, it only summons the most recent. Okay. Well, then let's do that twice. You've already reflected that court. Okay. Well, then we'll just do it the one time. This one soul combatant. Uh-oh, I didn't fortify well enough. Alright, that's fine. Do you think if I let them destroy me, that probably breaks the mirror and frees me, huh? No, this is fine. It's good for me to reflect. Your lungs expand and contract, wake and sleep and seasons pass, markets rise and fall, empires rise and fall, baseballs rise and fall. The pendulum swings and electricity pulses. Countless people spend their days counting countless quantities. And at the center, unpainted but visible, you. Is this where you want to be? I don't know. Mind your own business. Yeah, it does seem like maybe the strategy is piling everything in a wormhole. Oh, billboards. Helpfully informs you of available goods or services. Okay. Where am I? I'm here. Didn't quite achieve what I was hoping to do. But this treasure chest strategy has kind of been paying off. Are you gonna tell me? Okay. I don't know how to interact with this. I guess it's not important. Okay. Got some little guys. I might once again just flood everything. What if I make all the stones volcanoes and then also the enemy? Oh, I can only put one down. I see. Then all the hills are enemies. Now you deal with them. And I will still... Let's get some archers. No. Are you the archer? Yes. Yeah, just as a little defensive measure. And then maybe just a regular guy. Or two. Okay. Oh, my dummies are attacking the stones. Ugh. That's my fault. Yeah. Well, okay. Not my best round. Here's something else to consider. What the salesman told you about how to leave the court is correct, but he omitted a key detail. You're always changing. You've never been one person, and you never will be. If safely leaving the court requires you to change as a person, then all that really means is you can leave whenever you wish. Damn. All boats. All centaurs. All centaurs. Extra water, huh? No woods. I think this is the one. Hospital. 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 All right, hospital. Oh my god. So this is a mess. All right, I'm here. So many fucking centaurs. Oh, the hospital. Okay, it's back. Bad choice. Okay. Oh, just nothing I can do about this one. could flood. I could just flood myself in. I think that's the strat. Hospital, please. Restore 5 by delaying the cost. I think I'll take it. Because I think I'm just gonna flood myself in. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah. I did not look at the sign. 5-hour stream. No. No, this is gonna be the end. Ah, now it looks like you must face the one thing you didn't want to face while you were reflecting. Yourself. Or to be more specific, how others see you. From this detached position, you can clearly tell that this will be a formidable opponent. If you were merely the reflection of your own strength, this battle would be challenging, but mostly fair. But you can't. You can't reflect on yourself. At least not yet. It's too painful. You'll have to find another way to survive in the meantime. Okay. Extra hills but no water. No, I kind of want water. The defensive strat has been functioning. I guess yeah, if we're gonna keep the water strat, then we want centaurs rather than archers. It looks considerably more threatening from this side of the battlefield. Okay. We're gonna have to go offensive. It's simply the case. So we're probably gonna do this double centaur. So I want to keep that on the board. I would love more water. But I don't know that's gonna happen. I guess I don't need more water if I'm being aggro. Wow, it's really developing quite a lot over there. Maybe I will get rid of some of these. Well, but it's gonna attack them, not me, right? Or am I? Which of us is me? Last move, huh? Sucks. Sucks. Bad round. I'll increase my health. Yeah, I think Volcano by the Court is just like the only strat. Because look at that mess. It's a nightmare. And they're launching everything immediately. Maybe I'll do multiple volcanoes. I guess that one probably won't get to them quickly. I see. I'm probably expected. You attempt to reflect on yourself as others see you. It's too painful. You can't do it. Wow. Nice try. Just trying to reflect myself. What does that get me? One little guy? No, I wanted double centaur. Which of you is double centaur? I guess you are. Yeah, and we're gonna go ahead and make all the stones enemies. I think this is it. I think we're just gonna have to go with this. Are there archers? There are archers, but I don't think I can summon them because they're from the other court. Dang, they got a good loadout. Okay. Couple extra centaurs. Alright, let's just do it. I mean, is it just gonna burn down? Slowly but surely. Wow. Flood tile hard to beat. Like, truly. Whew. At first glance, it appears you've rejected the notion of introspection so thoroughly as to annihilate your own reflection. But this is not the case. You can never truly destroy this part of yourself. But now that it has been moderately defanged, perhaps you could actually look at it. You look and you see. This is comforting? You arrive at the deepest part of your self-reflection. Here you are able to reflect the truth. And, well, the truth fails to be terrible, but it also fails to be revelatory. The truth, as it happens, is fairly mundane. Here it is, summarized. The court is fictional. Your courtiers are fictional. Even, and especially your enemy, is fictional. While fairies may be immortal, because they are fictional, they are also finite. When they run out of things to say, that's it. But you are only halfway fictional. The you that exists behind the glass will not be running out of things to say, at least not today. You are a reader and player, voracious and destructive. You are steadily consuming the court and its denizens. If you do not stop, there will be nothing left. And really, you knew this all along. You are aware of the court's secret, but you ignored it, kept it secret. Also, the magic might have a chance to function. Because that is the actual reason for your presence here. Like many of your kind, you seek to devour magic above all else. Now that the truth is out in the open, what will you do? With the war now behind you, you encounter a memorial dedicated to its victims. Yeah, truly. Hobbes says final boss, the suspension of disbelief. You emerge from the mirror on the other side of the day in the court, and you turn and face it. Nothing happens. The mirror no longer holds the kind of sway of you. All you see is your reflection, and yours. With this new awareness, you can also see the gaps in the magic that kept the court whole. If you wish, you could use these gaps to avoid the war entirely. Ooh. Catch a break. You have unlocked a long-anticipated shortcut. Use it in your chambers in the morning. Well, I guess I know what we're doing the next stream. I think we're gonna have to use that shortcut. But that won't be until Thursday. I'm hoping to get to some sort of end in this game so that we can continue on, because I do want to play Wax Heads. That's the next step on my list. And then after that, Forbidden Solitaire. So there's a lot of really good games right now that I want to play. So hopefully we're going to reach some sort of, if not ending, conclusion before too long. So we'll just see. Might have to have a couple more long streams. We'll see. But have a good rest of your week, and I will see you all Thursday. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.